real bad for concussions.
Concussions are not good.
The only thing we got mice in there, I must have hit that mice thing with my head.
Oh, that's why you got the...
It got to be.
But if you get a clot in that, that can lead to some bad stuff.
Well,
So
they gave me blood clots in my stomach, and I have to take blood clots every day now for 2 weeks.
Well, at least this was uneventful.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's a guy. See that guy over there?
Yeah.
I bet he's taking pictures. When they park over there like that, they like to take pictures.
Let them take it.
Oh, yeah.
My butt naked.
You know, in Vermont, you can legally walk around naked. As long as you don't take your clothes off in public. Like, sit in your car, take your clothes off, go walking down the street. As long as you're not touching yourself.
You can walk around your drawers illegally here.
Yeah, all you gotta do is cover your bits.
You ain't exposing nothing.
Yeah, when I was in college, I walked from my apartments to Circle K in a pair of boxers and nothing else.
Last week it was funny. I walked out to my vehicle about 9 o'clock at night and put my drawer, no shirt, nothing. All of a sudden, I seen this thing rip around with a sheriff. He pulled my driver. He said, "You walk around your drawer?"
Yep.
Yep, I sure am. He said, "Don't you take your clothes off no more."
It's like, that's the guy that sideswiped me with the truck.
Did it?
That guy there.
He likes you now, huh? I bet they love you here, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, now that I got there, 2 of their people charged with crime. 3. And Maggie spelled, I filed a complaint against her, so they could charge her at any time. That'd be 4. They do not like me. They accuse me of being paid by the police. Like the police, no protester has ever been paid by the police.
Yeah.
Ever. That's the dumbest shit. Like cops have a whole bunch of extra money sitting around to pay people to stand around holding a sign. They just, if they wanted a sign somewhere, they just post it in the damn ground. They have terrible drivers here. Like, they don't pull up onto the shoulder, they'll stop way back there. It is. The bigger guy is Darren, the dude that held me down and choked me.
One of our good friends, he owns a food truck. He was over Tony Spells. I said, "I'd never talk to you again. Don't come around my house." "Well, Chester, you're a good friend of mine. Don't come." "I gotta make money." "No, you don't gotta make money like that. Don't come back over my house."
Yeah.
"No, you ain't gotta come back to my house." But see, he normally sell his hamburgers and fries and Coke for $8. He told him to get him for $2.
I saw that truck. I know which one you're talking about.
"Why the hell you making $2 an hour? You ain't making no money."
You ain't making no money at all.
"No, but that's a church. I got a benefit, you know, yeah."
That ain't no church, it's a cult.
You pay more for your food than what you are getting money.
It'd be different as some small little church, 100 members. I get that.
He said he served over 1,500 hamburgers.
For $3,000. And it probably cost him at least $3,000.
I say $3,000.
Yeah, it probably broke even. Why even waste your time? Especially for these assholes.
And then we had this other lady.
What are they?
Snowballs.
What's going on?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
What's up? You
What's up?
walk onto their property today? Did you walk onto their property today?
No.
I was going anywhere because you saying you trespassed.
Wait, I have video.
We're going to go find out, okay?
That's fine.
Stay here. I'm going to need to talk.
I got witnesses.
All right.
When
Just stay here because I'm going to come back and talk.
all right, if they didn't do that, I want to press charges for a false police report.
Hang out. We're coming back.
Okay, you don't need to yell at me. They said I trespassed onto their property. You were here before me.
No, we've been right here.
We've been right the fuck here. When the fuck did I trust?
Why are you hollering at you?
Because he's being a dick. I was like, if they're saying that, I want them charged with filing a false police report. The fuck are they talking about? And I can't trespass on their property because they've never asked me not to go on it.
Yeah.
They would have to ask me. They told me I was welcome here many times.
He was kind of smart ass, wasn't
Yeah, I'm sitting in a fucking chair. I can barely fucking walk.
he? He probably getting mad because of all this stuff coming out here again.
What the fuck? That dude had no right to give me an attitude.
Nope. Oh, here's no sheriff, huh?
When the fuck did we trespass? I walked down the street and came back. I videoed that bitch. You've been here, I've got witnesses, and we've been sitting on the fucking street. They filed a false police report. I want them arrested. That shit's illegal. I'm pressing charges. You were here.
Look, I'm gonna put my gun in here in the truck.
Yeah, okay. The fuck are they talking about? And that cop needs to apologize for that attitude.
Yeah.
How the fuck can I trespass? I can barely walk. And you can't trespass unless you've been told not to be on the property. They told me 100 times, come on in. So they can go fuck themselves. That cop had no reason to get an attitude with me. He could have just been a decent person. All I was saying was if they're
get tired of coming out here, you know.
Then they shouldn't make false reports. I got proof. I don't know whether this camera's been working today. I want them arrested for filing a false police report. That's just fucking illegal. You don't get to call the police on somebody not doing anything and not have repercussions. I'm pressing charges. I'm filing a complaint. And maybe. And Scott's home. Go check his fucking video. They apparently called the police accusing me of trespassing. I didn't leave this side of the fucking road. And you got video of everything that happened out here. I want them arrested for filing a false police report.
Cop cussed them out.
Because I was like, hey, no, I didn't.
Camera right there.
Yeah. It's like, no, I didn't. I walked down the street, filmed someone that was filming us, walked back. I mean, hobbled back, and I've been sitting here.
Well, tell them, look, when they come back over here, say, he's right there. I'll be in my driveway waiting. Tell him, come on.
Yeah, I have a lot, and I want whoever made that. I'm pressing charges against whoever did this.
Is your wife able to find out who that is that wants to have me shot? See if she can find out. Someone posted online from over here. They want to have us shot.
We done had a man pulled up here in front of us.
Behind me.
Fuck them. All right, we'll be over here.
Thank
Send the
you.
cops to come talk to me.
You might want to cue up your video. You can barely fucking walk and they're gonna accuse me of shit? Like I don't have fucking video of every goddamn thing in the world. I mean, I don't have as much right now, but shit. Plus, you can't, it's not trespassing until you're asked to leave their property. That guy had no reason to speak to me like that. I even talked to Officer Doggett earlier and told him how great they've all been and told him to tell the whole police force, the whole sheriff's department, they've been doing a great job. And I'm sorry they've had to come out here so much to deal with these. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges against whoever made that report. And you can't trespass if you haven't. They told me to come to church services. They have a big ass welcome sign. How the fuck could I trespass?
They won't arrest you.
They just accused me of trespassing. I got all kinds of witnesses that prove that ain't happened. I'm pressing charges against them for false reporting. They
called us for trespassing and arrest.
You've been right here.
Yeah. The only place I walked down to was over there to film that woman out under her car. And I was on the goddamn public easement.
So are they're going to press false charges?
Yeah. And whoever did that...
They can't arrest you for that because we out here.
And even if I did go on their property, they've never told me I can't. They've told me to come to services. Come on to our thing. They told me probably 50 times.
No.
No.
They ain't gonna arrest nobody.
They're gonna arrest somebody over there. Well, give them a summons for false reporting.
No, because hopefully,
I can't even walk well enough to trespass. And why the hell did that cop an attitude with me? I got that on camera, I think. At least the audio. I'll file a fucking complaint against that officer for treating me the way he did. I gotta sit back down. Liars! Fuck you! They're wasting police time making false fucking reports. I'm pressing charges. I got a really good witness, former officer. Got another really good witness, video. No, they're not Christians. They're Tony Spell worshippers. Huh?
Scott's probably in bed.
No, he came over here. It was like, what the hell's going on?
Okay.
He's queuing up the video.
Okay, good. Here they come with their damn golf cart.
They best not come here.
So Scott knows that. Yeah, I see him out in the yard.
Yeah, Scott's waiting for him. Don't y'all leave. Someone needs to stay over there to arrest whoever made this false report.
Yeah, but have they pressed charges against you? Or?
No, they can't press charges.
No.
Did they press charges or did they just talk to you?
They talked to me curtly, but I'm pressing charges against whoever made a false report.
But they didn't end up doing anything.
No.
They only stopped for half a second.
They did not press charges.
You can't press charges if no crime's been committed.
Well, false reports,
That's a crime.
believe me, Chester and I ended up in court over false reports. There he comes. He's going to come talk to us. Don't let him get you mad, bud.
No.
Just ignore him. Some of them are assholes.
I recognize these officers. They were here the other day.
You got your ID on you, sir?
Yes.
Proceed, please.
What are you writing me a ticket or something?
No, I'm taking a
No.
report.
Okay.
Service statement.
I want to press charges for false police report.
They didn't file a false police report. We just took the statement of facts, sir.
And what did they say facts were?
The accusation is that you crossed into their property line and they have a picture. The picture I see is not clear enough to determine whether you crossed onto their property or not.
How
So
could
we just want a statement from you to give you the opportunity to say what happened.
I don't know what happened because I was nowhere near their property. I don't know what they're talking about.
You ever cross onto that side of the ditch?
Nope.
No.
That's all I want to know.
We've been
sir.
here.
Thank
We've
you.
been here all
And-
afternoon with him.
Okay.
Just
And
all I
across
wanna know.
across the street there's video.
Yeah.
That's
no.
all I want to know. I'm notifying y'all of the complaint
Oh yeah.
and giving y'all an opportunity.
I
Say
can
what
barely
happened.
walk.
Okay.
From the assault yesterday, they fucked up my spine.
Well, I'm giving you the
I know. I'm not.
Yeah.
Chill out.
No, he's being real nice here.
I'm no.
Got a
I'm.
job to do.
I just got out of the hospital with a heart attack, so.
I got you.
You want to know what thoughts you
Mr.
thought
Bennett,
about?
what's your,
The fireworks
telephone
show
number?
the other night.
225-270-0209. They're wasting y'all's time, and
Don't
We're just
worry
taking
about
a
it.
statement of
This is
facts.
what we get
They
paid to
have
do.
a job to do. That's all I can say.
In
They
regards
do-
to last night, do you have any medical documents you'd like to add to the report?
you'll have a
yes.
hospital
Since
bill.
I'm here, you have
yeah.
them with you?
No.
Okay.
Can you pull them up while we're here?
No. They just gave me sheets of
Okay.
paper.
If you want to come down to the substation whenever you
Yeah,
feel
because
like it, okay?
okay, because I want to increase the charges against that guy for, and so he didn't just batter me. It was at least attempted manslaughter. And when you see the video from over there, where you
I
can
saw
see
the
of the whole incident from there, when he held me down and choked me, the only reason he didn't kill me is because his wife pulled him off of me.
Okay.
So I want to increase the charges against
The
that.
district attorney will take care of that if he sees fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a good evening, and like I said, they're accusing you of crossing the line. Just make sure you don't cross it onto their property, okay?
Okay, and
Y'all
they've
have a
all
good evening. Y'all be careful.
one
Be
more
careful out here
thing.
on the roadway, okay?
They have told me many times that I can to come to the church.
Yeah, they've been
They have never once told me I was not allowed on the property, so I couldn't even be trespassing.
Well, my understanding is that they've told you not to come.
They
on
have
the
never done that
No,
ever.
I've seen on
Okay.
Facebook.
They
where
have asked me
invited
to. They've invited me over there hundreds of times. Even they were
Well,
having
you
their.
got everything recorded. I would suggest if they invite you over there that you record it.
I probably. I don't know if I kept
know
that
it's on
recording.
Do you know? Did you know Richard
Okay,
Harris?
y'all
Did
have
you
a
know
good
Richard
evening.
Harris?
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, Buck. No, they're not going to do anything. They took it for what it was.
Grain of salt.
I still think that that's a false police report.
No
Don't worry
Trey.
about it.
I know.
No, because you know why?
Why?
Because somebody didn't specifically write out charge on you. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
They can come in and complain all day long about you, but you
No, they
can't-
can say, do you have a picture? Do you have proof? They ain't got proof. All they got is eyewitness, and that's he said, she said.
Well, no, that woman came and took pictures, and it was like it's not clear. It's like,
Okay, she took pictures. You were standing,
well, I mean, I walked down there to keep recording her,
okay.
but I mean, I was on the grass at
They're
most.
going over there right now.
Yeah, they want the video. Because they've got.
Pulled over there at his house. He might have preferred if they
No,
just
he
quietly.
told him to come over there.
Yeah, he
Okay.
wants them over there.
Okay. Okay, because I know his job is
I
really.
got the piss. what they doing, they just trying to get you nervous. Don't get underneath the skin, that's what's going to happen.
I had to go to the fucking hospital because of these people. I'm gonna have to have more surgery. I'm filing a restraining order against these people so they can't come within 100 feet of me. And never once have they said I cannot come to that church.
I've seen it on Facebook, so you ought to take a screenshot of that and say, here it is. Invitation.
Constantly. Come on to church. Come to our service. I dare you to come to our services.
You know what they're going to get at church for? They're going to beat the hell out of you.
Probably.
There comes a nut pop. Damn, he's getting all kinds of senses. I feel like walking over there.
Phil.
They might not. They might tell you that.
Yeah, it's kind of an active investigation.
Yeah.
Try about to lose his job, you said, Honeywell?
Really?
Yeah. Well, Honeywell might be closing in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Wow, I didn't hear that. Bill, they big now.
Well, the plant here, not all the plants, but
They all in the camp.
I know who it was. It was that black woman.
That black one did it. I bet you.
Yeah, she's the only one that came out and took pictures.
They are like, we are some really, really nasty people.
God damn it, Melissa. I don't care.
Oh, wait, that's
5 Sherrif cars. 5 Sherrif cars. 2 in the driveway, 3 on the
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister.
Fuck no. Yeah. Unfortunately, they can't arrest them for filing a false police report because they didn't fill one out. Which I think is bullshit. They showed them some bullshit picture trying to claim it.
I looked at my phone because I just plugged it up and I had a message from his sister. Is Trey still okay? And I'm like, let me text her.
I'm talking to.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Alright, let me let you go. They got a bunch of cops over at Scott's house looking at video. I don't know why they need 4 or 5 cop cars over there.
We are some real dangerous people out here. One with a black eye, heart trouble, the other one can't walk. We are real dangerous
And if I'd been
people.
out here, I got a broken back and can hardly walk. So.
It's all good. I can't talk right now. I can barely hear you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
We
I
are,
told her everything was okay at the moment.
Yeah.
we are very
I picked it up
dangerous
and she
people.
said my phone had died, so I plugged it in and I saw 3 messages from your sister. And I said, let me reassure her everything is okay, just no problem.
In my life,
And technically, you can walk past the ditch.
I probably because
If it's 15 feet from this point in the street, not including the grade. So I think I could actually walk to the other side of the ditch because I've seen their water meter.
it'll cut off in a minute.
Filing false police reports is illegal. Criminals. That guy might just be walking. Yeah, he just went to Circle K. Y'all are harassing me. Wait, can I file a harassment complaint?
Nope.
I'm glad to have you for some police advice. Like, I don't know.
Nobody can't file police report because they did not make a report out. And whoever makes that report out got to sign their name to it and everything. Then you can file police report.
I just said, I don't know what they're talking about, so they would have filled out a report.
They just try to get beneath your skin. That's all they try to do.
And waste massive amounts of police time over bullshit.
Waste police time.
Oh, and I want my private. They still have my.
No, I'm gonna leave it there. We figure you in a few minutes. I ain't worried about that tag number. I know one thing, I gotta take a piss.
Can I talk to an officer, please? I need to make a complaint.
They gonna make a complaint.
No, I meant about stealing my tripod.
Oh, well, you need to add that to your...
I just wanted to go in and ask for it and retrieve it. I don't want to, like, press charges. I just want my fucking tripod back.
Yeah, tripod given to you, didn't you?
My mom gave it to me. But it got left there accidentally when I left after yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna tell you, Trey, it's gonna get a lot worse here. It's gonna get a lot worse.
I'm gonna keep coming.
We'll sit here and sit somewhere we can just watch it.
I'll babysit you. I'll bring you a diaper. I'll bring you a diaper and
There might
bill.
be time if we park across the street.
I got the pee. I'm gonna go ask Scott. Can I use the restroom?
Yeah, he'll let you. Plus you can find out a little bit of stuff. When they stopped here, I thought they were going to ask me something about those people. And they're like, were you trespassing on their property? Uh-huh. My camera to get a very good recording. I want an apology from that asshole that fucking...
You know, I've learned a lot about cops, and they don't apologize.
And I just gave them great compliments.
I know. That's all you can do. You know, I'll see on the floor. I'm not a fan of the cops. I'm really not.
And why the fuck did they have to send this many cops for some bullshit?
Central must be having a...
Nothing going on there.
Back before Central was its own city, Chester and I had our problems with.
Oh, I've had problems with them too.
Made false reports that we kidnapped his mama, and they had us arrested for all kinds of stuff. They called me up at my job, and I got arrested for improper telephone usage. They tried to kidnap my son, who at the time was in kindergarten at Sharon Hill, and they almost said, so-and-so's here to pick up your child, said that you've been in an accident. I said, you're talking to me, and I have been in no fucking accident. Hold her until the cops get there. And they said, she's already got in her car and took off. Chester moved to Georgia, and one night, here I am with a 5-year-old son, live right down the road. Across the road, they sit there and held a gun on my house and called me 100 times in a minute. I called down here to make a complaint, and they said, no, you can't do it. There's nothing you can do. I said, okay. I said, well, tell you what, I got my own gun. I'm fixing to load it up. I said, if they cross the road and touch my driveway, they dead me. The day of his mother's funeral, we come in from Georgia, and they reported that Chester had kidnapped his mom. And the cops come up and said, where's Chester Hall? I said, what's the problem, officer? He said, well, he kidnapped his mom. I said, is that not wonderful? I said, let me go call the funeral home for you. He's at the funeral home making arrangements for his mother's burial. His father's burial. And he looked at me and he said, well, until we get Chester, don't you dare go anywhere. I said, you got an arrest warrant for me? I can head back to Georgia if you don't. Come to find out, his sister was sleeping with the department.
I'm looking for one of these officers' cards that I should have right here somewhere. Dog it.
I don't even know if I'd tell them you left it. I'd say you had it and...
Well, I mean, the cops asked me to leave, and I didn't know it was still there, so I was obeying the police orders. You know, like...
It's a shame you don't have a picture of them taking it, because they're going to deny it, and the cops are going to say nothing we can do about it.
He does. It was on video.
Okay. Oh, he has a video of them picking it up? Good. So it looks like they all left, even the people who made the complaint.
Well, they still got a bunch of people sitting underneath the thing, the awning.
Yeah, you can walk up to at least the electrical pole.
The electrical poles are on their property. Yeah, because they own these, and they pay $7 a month per thing to have the lights there.
Yeah, that's it.
So, but before, that's barely on their property.
That's not street light, okay.
Yeah.
That's not street light. Here they come in their buggy. Who is in the buggy? Oh, sorry about that.
Yes, I need to speak with Deputy Doggett. Yes, 35384. But the thing is, whenever I left this Life Tabernacle Church yesterday after being battered, I left when the officers asked me to, and my tripod was apparently laying in the servitude near their driveway, and they took it, and I want my property back. And there's like 8 cops here because these people tried to say I was trespassing on their property somehow, and I don't know. But since there's already a bunch of cops here, I would like somebody to go and try and retrieve my property. They haven't given me much opportunity to talk to them. They're across the street at a friend's house. I guess I can walk over there and ask them. Yeah. All right, thank you. I will do that. All right, good. God, it's a hard way to walk.
Come right here, man. Get off the grass.
Yesterday when y'all asked me to leave, you know, one of my tripod was apparently laying on the.
Trey, I asked you yesterday.
I didn't know it was there.
We'll document it in the report.
They took it inside and he has it on video.
We'll look at it.
All right, and I'd like my property back.
Okay, we'll look at it and see if we determine a theft, and if we determine a theft occurred, we'll call you back.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a favor, please?
What's that?
And I'm coming to you not as a police officer at this point. Can you please go home?
Like tonight?
Yes.
They're all gone. That's when I leave.
Okay. I'm asking a huge favor, dude.
I always leave whenever their services are over.
We talked about this yesterday. Dude,
I left as soon as you asked me to.
I know, and I appreciate that.
But do you mean not come back?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not telling you what to do.
All right.
I'm offering you a friendly suggestion. And I know we talked about this yesterday, and I know we keep going back and forth, and me and you are agreeing to disagree. But at what point is this enough?
When there's an inoculation
of what?
COVID-19.
You don't know. This church is not the center. There is 50 states. The world is consumed by.
I understand that,
on.
and I also.
Dude, this is not the epicenter.
This isn't the only place I go and protest or record and report for violations.
I understand, but they're not in violation of anything.
Well, they are. They're in violation of
what?
The governor's mandate on social distancing and mask wearing inside. And when they had their thing yesterday, that was outside, and they had way more than 50 people in that tent.
Understand that this is going on everywhere. Everywhere.
In Louisiana, it's not happening at any other church.
Oh my God, yes
it is?
I can promise.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So,
if I knew,
obviously, this has been going on for quite a while, and we have quite a history, right? And at this point, you said that they hurt your spinal cord at some point.
Yeah.
If that were me and somebody messed up my spinal cord, I probably would just want to stay home.
I'm not going to back down.
I understand the message that you're trying to get, and I think they understand the message you're trying to purvey as well, right?
Well, I'm here talking to the people driving by.
Yeah, I got you. You're talking to everybody that's coming in. But just as a person who's experienced this much turmoil from this church, why would you come back? You know what I'm saying?
Because,
you got this much history behind it.
Because
why would you want to try to continue it?
Because I don't bow down to intimidation.
Nobody's intimidating you.
Well, yeah, they are. They've driven multiple vehicles at me. They assaulted me. I filed 3 different complaints against them for it.
That's what I'm saying. If you feel like you're being hurt and your spinal cord's messed up, and that could be a potential hospitalization injury.
I went to the hospital yesterday.
Well, it could. If you have a spinal cord.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I have a new bulge in my disc in my lower back.
You had one already?
No, I had surgery and fixed it. This is a new problem.
Okay.
I also have contusions across my body.
You have contusions?
Yeah,
Where?
bruises.
Where?
Well, they were here. Down, I don't know.
They're gone already?
I don't know, but they were definitely taken. They were viewed at the hospital.
Yep.
Lift your neck up for me. And you said it was on both sides of your neck, and it just disappeared.
It was red yesterday when they were choking me.
I don't know, man. I'm really trying to talk to you, and I don't know. I'm just trying to offer friendly advice, and I don't know at what point you jeopardizing your safety for something that. So if this church stopped having service, you'd be good.
I don't care about them having services.
What's your message?
My message is that they should do their responsibility and protect.
Do you understand? And I don't know what their take is on it, so I can't give their opinion. But it doesn't seem like it really matters what the message you're sending. So
Yeah,
they're not accepting it, so I think they're not listening. So.
I know, but Central is.
Okay.
I'm trying to
just remember this. Just a couple things I want to say. You don't need to interact with these people directly.
I don't.
Don't yell at them.
I don't.
If you're doing any of the things you don't need to be doing, what I'm fixing to tell you.
Okay.
You don't need to use names toward them if they're over there on the church grounds. You don't need to call them names. You don't need to directly interact with them. You don't need to use racial slurs if you are.
I've never used a racial slur.
We're not saying you are.
If you're doing any of these things, you don't need to be doing and you need to stop basically directly interacting with these people on the church grounds.
I never do that.
Okay, okay.
That's fine.
But I'm just telling you.
I understand that.
Just keep that in mind for the future.
I mean, before I ever came out here, I talked to the mayor and the chief of Central Police to ensure everything that I could legally do. I've been in contact with y'all. I've made sure that everything that I do is legal in every way.
Okay.
I go out of my way to make sure I don't in any way violate the law.
Right. I feel you.
And I have no idea why they want to. This is harassment against me.
What's harassment?
Saying that filing false complaints to y'all and
Dude, they
having
say
y'all.
whatever they want, just like you're out here saying whatever you want.
Right. Exactly.
I'm not calling the police and making complaints against them.
Okay.
How did you drive here, Joe?
Yes.
You driving home?
Yes.
So you're about to leave since they're all gone?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I mean, I would have already left, but y'all came,
Okay.
so I was waiting for y'all.
I wish that I don't know what you go to, I don't know if you just, your inner conscience, I would just say your conscience would just tell you to just be done. I think it will relieve a lot of stress off of you. I don't know if you're stressed. You may not.
I'm not. This actually is stress relieving. The people come by, they honk. Sometimes they pull over and tell me how great of a thing I'm doing, how Central appreciates it.
I really wish you would just stop.
I understand that.
Just to keep you from out of the mess.
But
we don't want you to be hurt any further.
I don't either.
Right.
But I will gladly take being hurt in order to keep being an activist and trying to shut this down.
Please stop. If any of those things that you're doing, please don't do them if you're doing them.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Across a road. All right?
All right.
Okay. We'll call you if we determine something else went on in the video.
Yeah, please do look for the picking up of my tripod. I mean,
Because I know specifically, I asked you yesterday if you had your tripod. You said you didn't have it yesterday.
I didn't have it set up with my camera, but it was over there. I may have left it the day before.
Did you forget that you had a tripod today? Like you didn't realize it?
I didn't.
Just now?
Whenever, no, I came to Scott's house earlier, and he showed me the video of my tripod being there.
Right.
Then Tony coming out and looking at it, and then someone else coming and picking it up.
But I just talked to you like 15 minutes ago, and you didn't remember that?
I did remember that. I was not using my tripod today.
Got it. Okay.
All right, man. Be careful going back there.
Thank you. Thrown elbow?
Oh no, we're good. I'll throw it to you like that.
All right.
We're good, bro. All right, be good.
I'm gonna go talk to my friend here.
Let her finish up real quick.
Okay. I don't want to walk across the street and back. I can't. Notice all the police are here. I'm across the street from Life Tabernacle Church. They made a false allegation that I somehow trespassed on their property. I can barely walk because of the injuries that I got yesterday. Fortunately, there's video surveillance that shows that none of what they're saying is true. Unfortunately, no one's being charged with filing a false police report because they didn't actually fill one out. They're wasting massive amounts of police time and accusing me of things that never occurred. This church, run by Tony Spell, is doing everything they can to harass me. See how many cops are here? They're like 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 cop cars here. This is across the street where they're looking at some videos. And this has become very ridiculous. I've done nothing wrong. I can barely walk. I was sitting in a chair the entire time I was here. I was here with 2 other people, one of whom is a retired police officer. Nothing at all happened with any of us that in any way was on their property. On top of that, they've invited me to their church well over 100 times, posted it on Facebook, asked me to attend their services, asked me to come and listen to their crazy youth festival. Never once was I ever asked or told to not go onto their property, which I don't go onto. The only time I ever have is when the man stole my sign the other day and I had to walk up the driveway in order to get the security guy, who wound up later battering me, to get that guy, to find out who he was so the police could go in there, find him, get him out, get my sign, return it to me, have him pay restitution, and not press charges against it. I didn't press charges against him. He then later came back and apologized and told me how crazy this church is. This is ridiculous harassment. I don't know why they aren't being charged. Also, when I left yesterday, I had accidentally left my tripod laying over. I didn't realize it was there. The police asked me to just go home, and I went home. And on video, it can be seen being picked up by people from the church and taken inside. So they stole my property that they have not yet returned. This is getting ridiculous. The police think that I should stop coming out here, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to bow to the intimidation of this cult. It's not going to happen. I'll be here for all their services. As there are no noise violations or anything like that, I can say anything I want to anybody I want anytime I want to. I don't care how they feel about it. I do often stand in the servitude near the driveway and ask people as they're leaving to save a life, wear a mask, which is in every way my right. I don't block the driveway or any ability for them to get in and out. I've actually helped save some of their lives because they forgot to turn on their lights or turned the wrong way down Hooper Road and drove on the wrong side of the road and yelled at them so they would cross over. I'm not doing anything wrong, and these people have somehow gotten 5 different police vehicles and more police than that to come out, and they're accuse me of trespassing. This is ridiculous. This is more harassment. This will be more evidence to use in a lawsuit against them, trying to stop a lawful peaceful protest. Me and the other people here have done nothing wrong at any time, and it's time for this to stop. The attack yesterday, the guy was charged with battery, but if you look at the better video, you can tell him he was holding me down and choking me, and should be charged with either attempted murder or attempted manslaughter. The only reason he stopped choking me is because his wife pulled him off of me. I plan to speak to an attorney on Monday, but I'm still also in need of a constitutional attorney. So if anybody knows of one that practices in the Baton Rouge area, please leave that in the comments. I don't know what's wrong with these crazy people. They made libelous comments on the Central City News saying that I said things that I didn't say, accusing me of threatening rape, all kinds of things, and this is ridiculous. And for some reason the police are asking me not to come here when I'm the one not breaking any laws at all, and they are constantly breaking laws. I don't care if my message isn't getting across to them. They're the ones that are not following the governor's orders, and they need to be stopped. I'm raising awareness in my community and will continue to do so until they either follow the rules or inoculations are available to create real herd immunity, and I have no more reason to be here. I will continue to be at their services. I can barely walk, so I have to sit down and hold a sign. I don't know how a person who can't walk could possibly trespass. Yesterday when I was assaulted, I was choked, I was thrown to the ground, multiple of my pieces of property were broken. I need to amend the claim on that because it was more than just my phone was crushed. Also my watch and my sunglasses were broken. This is ridiculous. Most of the sheriffs have been pretty decent. 1 or 2 have been overly curt and telling me not to do things that I have never done, and even if I did do them, they're not illegal. I have freedom of speech. There are no noise ordinances in this inside of Central. I can say anything I want to anyone I want to, and I don't have to stop that. Now, I don't do those things, but I have every right to, and this has to stop. I'll be contacting the sheriff. I'll be contacting the mayor. I'll be contacting the governor, and I'll be contacting the attorney general, because what's going on here is harassing me for my legal right to protest. They're protesting the governor's orders and trying to prevent me from protesting them. This is not okay. They're breaking the law and not being charged. They're not being held accountable for the things they do. They're getting special privilege because they're a religion for some reason, run by a white guy. I bet if this was a black church, things would be a lot different and they would have arrested a preacher. But this racist jerk has alleged all kinds of things, like I've made racist statements, that I've cursed at them, which isn't even a real thing. Free political speech is free political speech. I'm tired of being harassed. I have every right to be here, and I will not stop coming until either they change what they're doing, or an inoculation has occurred, or I find more egregious places to protest. This isn't the only place that I have found that aren't wearing masks and reported to the fire marshal, made recordings of. I have videos of that to post, and I'll be making more of them. But I will still come to all of Life Tabernacle Church's services to be out here protesting and gathering support in the community against this place. So hopefully our mayor and city council will do something about it, because these people are not acting in good faith. They are the epitome of an evil Christian cult, and they think that they can just make up whatever. They try and accuse me of harassment for protesting. Protesting is never harassment. That is a guaranteed constitutional right, just like my freedom of speech. Thank you for watching an Unapologetic Atheist Crusader. Remember to like and subscribe. Is Officer Doggett here? What? Is Deputy Doggett here? Because I need to add 2 more things that they damaged on my property. Alright. Huh?
Did you email him the pictures?
Not yet. I've had to. I know I have to convert them to a format that can be more easily used. Unfortunately, the camera that I had doesn't use the most. Yes, I'm going to email him the pictures.
That's what he's waiting. And he'll add it to the report.
Oh, he wants the. That includes of my.
You talked to him earlier, right? You were getting pictures of your glasses. I need the phone picture.
The glasses.
You got your phone from yesterday?
Yes.
Let me take a picture. I'll take a picture of that stuff right now. You got everything right now?
Yeah, I do. My watch and my sunglasses. Actually, my sunglasses might be in the car.
Are you recording right now?
Not right now. I recorded earlier. What?
Nothing, man.
Okay, this part of my phone.
Yeah, you're good.
My watch.
Hold on, let me get this.
Yeah. I think my sunglasses are in the car, so I'll need to get those. It's this corner. I can't stand this harassment from these people.
Hey, you can avoid all this, dude.
But then I wouldn't be doing my job as an activist.
Man, you gotta worry about other stuff, man. Like
Well, this makes me money.
Dude, you're
What?
killing me. I'm just trying to reason with you, dude. I'm not trying to be mean at all.
I know.
Dude, go do something constructive.
I have a bunch of other jobs. This just
man.
provides me with the free time to.
Where's your watch at? Turn your dome light on. I'm gonna put this on.
You can go home, okay?
Okay,
That
can
man needs to
let
go
me
home,
let me
man.
talk.
He's got the hospital with heart problem.
Let me get that thing from you in just a second. Okay.
Just
Yeah,
making
my-
sure y'all
the-
didn't need
my-
us
That work?
anything else.
I don't freaking know, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to picture in the dark. It's just scratched up all over the screen. Like the screen, you can feel the scratches. Let me wipe it down some.
Wipe with your shirt. I got the same watch.
It's a great watch, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the watch. That's the Galaxy Active 2. Oh, no, that's the big one. That's the first one.
This is
I
the
got the second one. Mine's small.
the screen is scratched in many places.
I don't see no scratch.
It's hard to see it at night. I'll take a picture during the day when it's easier to show.
You got a screen protector on it?
No.
Dude, I don't see no damage today. That ain't, man, I'm not seeing no obvious damage.
I guess it could have buffed out.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not being a butt. I'm
Can
just,
I would do want to show you my sunglasses though.
Okay.
They cracked one of the lenses.
Okay.
I mean, it's
You
not
talk
cheap
to them?
sunglasses.
No.
It's not cheap. I mean, it's $250 Ray-Bans. If it was just some piece of shit sunglasses, I wouldn't carry, you know. They're in my car. I'll go get them. Sir?
You need to take a picture of your phone better when you get home in your where you got some
Light.
Yeah, it didn't come out good. I'm gonna delete those. They didn't
Okay.
come out. You need to send
And I'll
those
send it to Dog It.
Yes, please. Send all the damage to Dog.
And I have some, also I found video from my car camera, since my door was open and one of them points out of the driver's side door.
Just whatever you got, give
Yeah.
it to Dog It, please.
All right.
And he'll add it to it.
All right, I'll send the sunglasses pictures too.
Yes, all the sunglasses.
All right, thank you all. Can I have your card?
I don't have one on me, but I'm Dog It supervisor, so I'm easy to find.
He said good things about you.
You sure?
Yeah,
You
actually.
pulling my chain?
No, because like when
on,
I
man.
talked to him, when I talked to him, I was like, man, y'all have been really great to me. Everybody's really helped a lot. I mean, I understand sometimes there's been curtness or whatever, but I understand y'all's job. Y'all have a stressful job, and I don't blame you for any of that. And the way y'all approach situations is how I wish that all officers did, so that we wouldn't have these situations that we have in a lot of other places going on. Like,
Well, that's the best way to be.
yeah, y'all and the Central Police both are acting like community police. Y'all don't approach every situation with like guns drawn or assuming everybody's some death criminal, and I really appreciate that. I know supervisors like you that lead to that, and that's good training, and that's a great way to make sure that everything's good.
That's the way I've always been for the last 15 years. So.
That is excellent.
All right. Well, just send him those pictures or whatever else you got. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much, officer.
All right, man.
Thank you too. Crone Elbow. They're gonna try and locate my tripod, and I gotta send them pictures of other stuff that was damaged in the scuffle.
Yeah.
and my medical report showing that I was really fucked up and had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
All that shit. I mean, they keep asking me, well, ain't you just not gonna, they're not going to change their mind, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't give a fuck.
They're not going to change their mind about what?
Not about obeying the law. Well, about obeying the mandate, which the sheriffs think that it's not really the law and they can't enforce it. But they can enforce it. It's supposed to be enforced by the fire marshal and state police. You know, it's state stuff. And I get that. It's just that
Okay, so they made a false report.
people made a false report, but since they didn't actually fill out a police report,
They just wanted him to talk to you.
yeah, they wanted to harass me.